Hello YouTube, welcome back. We are on a client photo shoot today. I'm actually doing a small content slash shoot for myself as well, but this video is not about that. This is about Joe Brown and his fantastic 14-week dieting phase and how we've got him into peak condition in a very short space of time. So we're going over to EP Iron Jungle in Stockport, which is about 35 minutes away from here, which I've trained at before. Fantastic gym. Taking Sam with us for the shoot, of course. No other man for the job. But yeah, these are our recent photos from this morning, which, with 2 high days, I think we're looking pretty good. So obviously I've taken you on photo shoots before, but we're going to take you again to show you a bit of an insight as to what it's like, how it's run, and hear a few words from Joe himself to see his thoughts on the process. I think it's good to see a client's perspective from it as well. Obviously I've done photo shoot preps as well over the years, but you know, to get different perspectives on it, it's always good for you guys to see exactly what's entailed and the commitment that goes into it. And yeah, it's going to be a fantastic one, I already know. See you in the gym. Just wrapped up my mini shoot. I just did my normal push and arm session, which I would do on a Wednesday anyway. Well, not every Wednesday, but this Wednesday it would have been. So yeah, managed to pretty much do the same session as I normally would, because this EP Iron Jungle pretty much has all the machines that Merito has, which is handy. Now just waiting for Joe to arrive. Got his magic potion ready. If you know, you know. And of course, joined with a special guest, Sammy T.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we tried to film this last time, didn't we? But the audio didn't work. So now we're back. I can't remember what we were talking about. It's photo shoots. And would you give anyone any tips or advice just to kind of enjoy the process more when doing a shoot with us? I think what we said last time is it's not, I think a lot of people get scared about photo shoots, don't they? Like, oh, yeah, all the camera's pointing at me.
It's really relaxed.
All the attention's on me. But if you know me and Sam, which you will do after this video, that we're quite relaxed, chilled guys. It's quite a nice environment. We'll kind of run you through everything that we need you to do. It'll just be a normal upper session, bit of a pump. Sam will maybe say, just turn this way, just get an angle here. And it's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
It's really, really straightforward.
There's
not too much posing throughout the warm-up session.
No.
It's just training.
Just you working out. Sam gets the shots, he knows the angles, he knows the lighting. And then just a few pictures at the end to kind of get the final transformation shots when we've got a bit of a pump, which I suppose the scariest bit for a lot of people will be taking their top off in the gym, but
by that point as well, you're kind of used to having your photograph taken.
Yeah.
Very quickly, you kind of get used to, you know,
I think a lot of people
being there and
gain more confidence as they go through the shoot, don't they?
Yeah.
And I think also when they realise, shit, I actually look really good, they're a bit more inclined to whip the top off towards the end, which is always nice. And then we get the final pictures looking sick. What are we going to remember this time at 3:30? Baby oil! We didn't use it for my shoot then, but we will definitely be using it for Joe because he looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Sam, Telford Productions, if you want to follow him on Insta, website, and anything else you want to add?
Just that, I mean, Kieran, like, in general, the results are always so good.
Cheers, mate.
From what I've seen since, because we've done a lot of shoots now.
We've done a lot of shoots over the past year or two.
And I've seen, you know, the before and afters, and you know, it's so rewarding for these people to, you know, finally get their picture taken.
Yeah.
The results always look amazing, and you know, the lighting that we can get, and you know, working myself as the photographer, I can place you in the right way to kind of look your best.
Yeah.
And you know, to be able to look back on that, it's...
I think we said before, didn't we? Like, a lot of people maybe don't want to do a photo shoot, but to have a collection of photos to look back on.
Yeah.
For the testament and the hard work that we've put in, it's always nice because some people might get a few pictures on their phone or something, which is great. You can flick through it, but these pictures are like top notch, and it captures the moment as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially for a lot of your clients who then that's just like the start.
Yeah.
Then they're kind of moving on to the next phase, and a year later, which has happened, we've had quite a few clients doing shoots again. You know, it's like a benchmark.
Yeah,
and then they look back to the one before and they're like, oh my god, I look so much better than last year. Even though at the time you're like,
I
feel so good.
So yeah, just waiting for Joe to arrive now, and then we're going to head back into EP Iron Jungle. Hopefully they don't charge us the £70 that the woman's just said that they will for doing a professional shoot, even though we've been in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then she just finally tells us right at the end. And I thought when I messaged the other day and they said it was fine, they might have mentioned it then, but we'll see. Try and blag it if not. Anyway, catch you in the gym.
They look fine. Go back just a little bit more.
Good.
You got another, yeah. That way. Oh. 3 cameras on the job.
Am I blocking that?
I don't know, mate. Let's see. Is
Should
that
have
right
done
there?
this on the next one. I'll have mine. There's a line sorted by then.
Oh, it's gorgeous. So,
Me looking at you and
have you got us both in there?
ours, isn't
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need me.
it? This is off
Yeah, yeah. Right, Joe. Well done, mate. We've just completed what's been a 14-week conservation. Thoughts on the process?
Really good. Really supportive. Didn't think I could do it.
Nice.
Yeah, you've.
That's all right, mate. I'll ask you some questions. It might be a bit easy.
Yeah, all right.
What were, if any, before you signed up with me, some of like the biggest struggles that you had with your kind of goals for this journey?
I'd have a goal. I would stick with it for a few weeks, maybe a few months, but something in life would get in the way. You've taught me a lot about training. You've taught me how to train efficiently as well. And there's a little bit of mindset change about a couple of bad days don't impact the long-term objective.
Kind of answer that this next question, but what have we done as a coaching whole to kind of overcome that kind of structure or lack of structure and stopping plans and changing kind of goals as and when?
I think the sessions that I do under your guidance are easier. In terms of the planning and the prep, I know how long I'm going to be in the gym. I know what's to be done. I've never trained in a way where I do the same thing week in, week out, stick to a plan. I've always just followed my nose and gone on the machine that was free. Whereas actually sticking to the plan and opening it up on a Monday morning and being able to see what I've got about a week is that's sorting out.
So that's so much of people that are just going to the gym, choose this one week and then change it the next week, and if an exercise isn't available, they'll just jump onto the next. But
yeah,
it's common. And lastly, would you recommend my services to anyone else?
Yeah, absolutely. I think being type 1 diabetic, I've had challenges and we've been fully supported throughout. We've got knowledge that I didn't have around nutrition. Various things.
Well done again.
Thank you very much.
On to the next. Building phase is next.
Is that all right?
Perfect, mate.
I'm
Love
a
it.
shit actor.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.
No, seriously though, like, I know we've done that, but